All right, Claudio, JoJo, what's the difference?
Peggy 16.
Let's see how much JoJo Claudio has now, besides just the customization thing. Move my microphone down. Turn the fan off as well.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm ready. Banisher of Demons. That's that's about right.
Challenger. Claudio.
Why does it kind of remind me of Raphael? Is it just me? Just immediately I think of Raphael. That kind of looks like Huang, right? Like Huang 6 B plus K. I like his new voice, honestly. I think it has more. It sounds like it has more. Oh my god, he did a JoJo pose? That was an actual JoJo pose. Okay. Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Huang in the effects. I like it. I'm a Huang player, so I like it. But it's very Huang-esque, the effects. Arrivederci. I know it's just Italian, but come on. You and I both know that they specifically put that in there because of JoJo. Is that a JoJo? I saw at least 2 JoJo references in this trailer. If you don't count the arrow, if you do count the arrow, then it's 3. I'm not counting the arrow though. But if you do, it's 3. That was possibly, what's a good way to put this? I think that of all of the characters released so far, Claudio was the least safe out of all of them. And I feel like visually, he looks more out there than all of the other characters, but in turn, he also looks more interesting to me than all of the other characters. He looks more like a SoulCalibur character than all of the other characters so far in a game that is taking a lot from SoulCalibur, and I'm down for that. I think he looks really cool. Right off the bat, if I didn't know any better, I'd say I want to play him. Knowing how Claudio is in Tekken 7, we'll see how much they give him, right? We gotta wait and see how much they give him, because Tekken characters can evolve a lot from game to game. Look at Elisa, for example, right? I'm not getting anything immediately from the trailer to tell me that Claudio has done the same thing where he's a lot more interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much my starting thoughts on this. So let's go back. Yeah, I mean, immediately you look at this, Claudio, I said that June looked like a SoulCalibur character because she had God Impact, right? She had a move that just looked and acted basically like God Impact. And she has a lot of effects that kind of look SoulCalibur-esque. Looking at this, is just a SoulCalibur character. They're using magic in the same way that Yoshimitsu does, in the same way that everyone connected to SoulCalibur and Soul Edge do, the same way Taki does. I mean, this is literally something that Taki does in her damn Critical Edge. you could make Claudio a guest character in SoulCalibur 7 and it would be seamless. So this is his down 1-1, right? Or is it 2-2? I thought it was 2-2. Oh yeah, it is 2-2. I don't know directions. So this is his down 2-2, but they're putting it as the first move, which is normally a new move, right? And it has a different animation, but it's the same. I wonder if it jails on hit now. So this is... That's his While Rising 1, right? But now he has a mid. He's had a mid though, right? I can't remember if it's only our Starburst or not though, that he's had it. So here he does running 2 and it gets blocked, right? So he doesn't get Starburst, but there's a little ding sound. Yeah, you hear that. Surely that doesn't mean it's like plus, that's not there because it's plus on block. But you do gotta wonder what it means. Forward, forward, 4 here. Boom, counter hit. I wonder if that 2-2 is like a guaranteed follow-up or something after on counter hit. Hop kick, yep. That's all pretty standard. He has the starburst. Armor move as normal. That all seems pretty normal. Wow, down back 4 looked like it was a little bit faster, right? Oh, it's hard to tell, right? I want to count the frames almost. So it hits here. 23, 24. Yeah, okay, it's the same. It's 24 frames. It's the same. Okay. All right. So still reactable. Okay. So my Claudio matchup knowledge is almost non-existent. But this launched on counter hit, right? I'm assuming because he does the heat smash here, you don't get an actual launcher out of this. Even though they go down like that, I imagine that because they're doing it like this, that you don't get a full combo. I could be completely wrong though. But if you don't get a full combo off of that, would be interesting. I wonder if it's still launch punishable. He didn't go into Ose there. Oh, does he permanently have Starburst when he's in heat? That really is some SoulCalibur shit. Because I know that's his Rage Drive, but that also puts him in Starburst, right? Outside of Rage Drive. I don't really see anyone use that move outside of Rage Drive, though, so I'm not sure. Oh my god, they just get... I didn't even notice this. So, when he's in heat... Oh, this is his heat smash. So in his heat smash, he gets a hell sweep. Or a demo man, I guess. Like Paul and Kazuya. Okay. Sure. That's going to make his running 2 really scary, especially at the wall when he's in heat. Okay, what was this? Okay, so he has like an orbital heal kind of thing here. Oh, this is his homing move. It just has a different animation. Okay. That makes sense. So I wonder again then, because they're doing that, if that 1 is his 12 frame punish. Because a lot of characters' 12 frame punishes go in the heat. And 2, I wonder if that's natural, like what we saw before. Okay, so that seems like it's going to be like a soul charge kind of thing, right? Let's slow it down here a little bit. Where he gets access to these yellow arrows, because you saw it in the heat smash, and then you saw it there when he was in heat. So I imagine that his like soul charge moves are going to have that yellow arrow that he shoots. That's going to be the gimmick. That's going to be his extensions in heat. Okay, sure. That really is SoulCalibur stuff, but all right, I'm down for it. I like me a SoulCalibur character in my Tekken, so I play Yoshimitsu. Yeah, see, I think it happened here too, right? Yeah, see, he did the running too, and it had that same effect when he went into the heat dash here. And then that almost looks like a running too. Let me slow this down. So he does this. He is running. Is that a running? Well, that is a running 2. Is that like a running 2 he gets in? Yeah, he is in Starburst. So does his running 2 change in Starburst? I say that because if you go back, he is running and he is hitting the 2 button. See, he's running and he hits the 2 button. So I guess that gets enhanced in Starburst now. Huh. Oh my god, did he do another? That's a joke. He did another JoJo pose. Oh my god, the pandering to JoJo fans. This character alone is going to sell so many copies of the game. I'm telling you right now, this character is going to... They are pandering so hard to JoJo fans with Claudio, and it is going to work. All he needs is a stand. Wait, this is another Huang thing when he does the rage art. Wait a second. When he does the rage art here, this is literally Huang's critical edge. It's the same effect. All right. Well, Claudio, he's like Huang, but Italian. he's like Huang, but Italian. So I'm of two minds, right? On one hand, I think he so far is the most visually striking character in the game. He looks a lot like, I keep saying this with him because it's true. He looks a lot like a SoulCalibur character in Tekken, which appeals to me. Like, obviously. I think he's really cool. He reminds me a lot of SoulCalibur characters as well. So, visually, I like him more than probably any other character so far. Not necessarily Claudio himself, like how he looks, but everything that he's doing and stuff. I like the aesthetic, I guess, of him more than any other character shown so far. I think he's really, really cool. And I like that they're going in this very different and extreme direction. That's more SoulCalibur, like, rather than just playing it safe with every character and making them Tekken, like kind of how Claudio was in Tekken 7. And I think that the way Claudio is portrayed in Tekken 8 fits him a lot better than he does in Tekken 7. I think that makes him a cooler character. But he still looks like Claudio. That's the problem. He still looks like Claudio. He doesn't have anything that's really new. His gimmick seems to be that he has these yellow arrows and stuff that he shoots when he's in heat. And those are his heat enhanced attacks, and that's kind of it. Everything else seems is like Starburst as a mechanic seems the same. Pretty much all of his moves seem the same. I think we saw less new moves from Claudio than any other character so far. At least that's what it seemed to me, even though I don't play Claudio. So, like, design wise, I think he's great. I like his new voice. I think that he looks like a more complete character in this game. I think visually he looks great, but gameplay wise he looks boring as hell, like just like he does in Tekken 7. So that's kind of where I'm at. Basically, we have to wait until the beta to see, and the beta, at least for PS5, is happening at probably by the time I put this on YouTube, it's going to have already been out. So we'll see then. I'll know by tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to say, all right, this is my prediction list. I already updated Claudio. I'm going to say that Claudio, yes, I'm still too lazy to update this thing. Okay, Claudio, I'm throwing in the I'm interested tier because it's pretty much the same I feel about Jack, except it's kind of the opposite of Jack. With Jack, looks a lot more interesting gameplay wise, but I'm still skeptical. So it's like, I'm not quite I'm interested enough, but I don't know if I'll try them. It's more I'll look at the move list and see what he has and go from there. Claudio's the same way. It's just visually he looks more interesting. Move wise, he looks more or less the same. So we'll have to wait and see. That's basically what this tier is. We'll just have to wait and see when the game comes out how they are before I really have an opinion, but they at least changed enough where I'm interested to see how they work. So that's where I'm at with Claudio. He's a very polarizing character for me. So that's it. I'm done reacting. He looks cool.